Come here. Say hello to Ina.
Hello, Buzz. How this theme came to your mind that you will work for these tribal children?
I'm Andrea Cobb, and my husband Jason. We started the Life Foundation first of all in our hearts because children meant a lifetime commitment. A, save the girl. B, save the child. Now, many of the women, girls, they couldn't really care for the child.
Tell me, how do you know? How do you get to know about the girls who are being exploited?
Because they need to join the government. They need to join where Orissa needs to be leading in the future.
Don't forget to watch it, and don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe in Unfiltered. Jai Jagannath. जय जगन्नाथ इना अनफिल्टर्ड रो एक नूतन अध्याय को आपण मानक स्वागत। आज आम आसी पहुंची जाइछु ओडिसा रो जयपुर रे एंड टुडे वी आर प्रिविलेज्ड टू हैव विथ अस अ वुमन विथ सब्सटेंस, अ वुमन who works for the tribal children and who gives them a life to live with dignity and hope. Yes, today we have with us Mrs. Andrea Cobb, the founder of Life Foundation, who works for the girl child protection, the rehabilitation of girl child from the tribal areas, and she cannot speak in Odia, so that's why today we will have our conversation in English. So Andrea, welcome to Ina Unfiltered. It's nice to have you with us today. We are privileged to have you with us today. So tell me something about Life Foundation.
Hi, Ina. What an amazing opportunity to spend time with you and to interact with you this morning. Well, I'm Andrea Cobb, and my husband Jason. We started the Life Foundation first of all in our hearts, and then we had the opportunity to come here to Jaipur in the year 2002 and set our home up.
So it's a long journey of 25 years almost?
Yes, almost 25 years.
That's
but
good.
We did initially come to Jaipur in the year 1999, and we stayed here for a little while and we scouted the place. We had like a bird's eye view.
Okay.
And in 2002 when we settled, we were wondering how best can we use our time and our resources. And people came to us asking us to help them with their children.
So first let me ask you one thing, Andrea. How this theme came to your mind that you will work for these tribal children?
I wasn't really keen to work for the children because children meant a lifetime commitment. But when I saw the children needed a life, I was ready to do something for them. And at that time, the tribal conditions of the children in the tribal spheres, they were totally neglected. They were weak.
So basically you are a teacher. So what was the turning point of your life which made you think that you will work for these tribal children?
Okay, so as you know, the tribal people in this area are very intoxicated because of the drinking communities that they survive and live in. And also at a young age, they're very sexually active.
Okay.
So it's very easy to see girls
them.
getting exploited, abused, sexually misused, and they come with a lot of violence, background of violence. So in my hands, I began to receive unwed minors.
Oh.
And they were becoming mothers.
Oh.
First of all, they were malnourished themselves. They were rejected by their own family. They were rejected by the boy who used them. And they did not know most of the time that they were pregnant. So, guess what? I decided we need to do something. A, save the girl. B, save the child. Now, many of the women, girls, they couldn't really care for the child or have the child. They didn't even want to disclose that they gave birth to the child.
Okay.
So I decided with my husband and our family, let's help them. Let's look after the child for the mother. And do you know what, Ina? The mothers are growing up and coming and visiting their children, their babies. They
That's so
left
nice.
their babies in my hands, and now they come and they interact with their babies. Now their babies are grown. The first baby now is 18 years old.
So nice.
He finished his school, he finished his college, he's doing a training now. Second, we have girls who finish their high school. Third, they're gone for training. And you know, they have this friendship with not just their mother, but both families, the boy's family and the girl's family.
That's so nice of you.
And it's brought a lot of expansion of love and healing. You know, and the child knows, yes, my mother, she couldn't look after me, but she gave me a chance to live.
And what we saw is that you are giving a very good education to the children
Yes,
also.
yes.
So it's a great thing you are doing. So tell me, how do you know? I mean, how do you get to know about the girls who are being exploited?
Well, in the village, because they're close knit in their hut structures, you know, the way their huts are, one hut knows what is happening with the other hut, in the other hut.
Okay.
So they will connect, they will keep in touch, and they will say, go to ma'am, go to mummy, go to Andrea, she will help you. Go to Jason and Andrea in Jaipur, they will help you. Then now everywhere, thank the government of India, mobile towers are erected, mobile phones are available. So it's much more quicker and easier.
Easier to connect
They
to
will
you.
send the girl to me in the bus, okay, or in any vehicle. I will go meet them, connect with them, bring in the girl into the home, give her food, give her a good clean up, take her for the medical for checkups, you know, and then we carry on with.
So now it's being very easier for you.
much easier now.
But how was it when you started it? You must have faced a lot of challenges.
It was very hard.
So
It
how
was-
did you overcome those?
And you know, people didn't talk in those days.
Yeah.
The girl is full of shame, full of agony, full of pain, rejection. Most cases she's been raped,
Oh.
you know, and she's young. She doesn't even know all the mess that she's been into. So the silence is a method of communication to me. You understand? And this helped me to embrace the girl and care for the girl. And that develops a trust, not only with the girl, but the entire family, the community, the village.
Exactly.
And that's how it's grown. So I've not been to even the villages to bring the girls. They just come in from all over. Raigada. They come in from Malkangiri,
Okay.
Nabrangpur, our, you know, wider parts of Jaipur. They come in from areas in Koraput district. I don't even know how to pronounce the names of the villages.
That's what I was asking Andrea. Since Koraput, Jaipur, and particularly this region of Western Odisha, they have several languages, and that too tribal languages.
Yes.
Initially, when you started, you must have faced so many challenges with this language.
Definitely. I didn't know tit for tat in any of the local dialect or language. But the children taught me. I learned from the children how to talk.
Okay.
I can speak to them in a way that they understand me. They speak to me in a way that I understand them. And it's all heart to heart, basically, you know.
Sometimes it may so happen that you want to rescue the child when you get the information, but the parents, they do not want to leave the child with
that's
you.
true.
So how do you overcome that?
Oh, that's very difficult, especially if it's a girl child and the girl is bigger and they want the girl to stay with them, to wash dishes, to bring water from the canal, to go to the shop, to look after the younger baby. It's very hard to get the girls. But the girls are the vulnerable, targeted
Society.
specimens in society. So that when my heart is set on doing something, I make sure I get there to do it. I'll influence. I go to the sarpanch, to the village leader, convince them, go to the wider family and ask them, please can you let this child study? If you don't want the child to be with me also, no problem. Can I help you to put the child in another organization? So what I do, I send them to CWC, Child Welfare Committee. And I'll tell them, please go there with your Aadhaar card, with your documents, your details. Those people are set in place to help you officially.
Yeah.
They can help you in a manner that you can have a future.
So do they understand that?
Yes, most of them do, but they go to the officials and then they'll realize, oh, I'll keep you,
so many
that
formalities
girl with you, ma'am, because we have to do so many things, so much of paper.
So basically, after seeing all these things, they come to you and ask to.
And they'll ask me to take care, to look after the child, to keep the girl, and they keep coming and visiting, and we keep our gates, our doors always open. We do not reject or refuse anyone coming into our campus.
So most of our viewers, we know something about girl trafficking because we hear that in TV news and everything. How do you face these girl trafficking challenges, and tell us something about this girl trafficking challenge that happens in the tribal areas?
Okay, so in the tribal areas, in the villages, where the socio-economic system is very low, the girls need money. The boys need, the fancies and the gadgets like mobile phones and better looking clothes. So they're very money hungry. They want to see, they want to have what they see on TV. Because when electricity has reached the villages, TV reached the villages. With the TV comes all the sagas of what people want in life.
So basically social media is exploiting nowadays.
Social media is now the main culprit for this entire girl and child trafficking. So the girls, they drop school. They don't want to continue their schooling because schooling is taking so long, it's so hard, and all they get is a plate of rice and not much education in these areas. Another point of concern is they get very fanciful because of the media styles. Media exposure. They want to be in the fashionable trade. They've been promised by people in other areas, we won't mention the states, but they've been promised to come for tailoring programs and other kinds of skill development. However, they take these girls, I'm not talking about van loads or car loads, I'm talking about bus loads.
Oh my God.
They take them, I'll tell you the name of the place now, from Umarkot in Nabrangpur district. And they bring them through to our town in Jaipur. But our police are very efficient. They get nabbed by the cops, by the police, by the intelligence. And then these girls need a place to stay for the night or for the weekend, or if there's a holiday in between.
Like short stay home?
Yeah, like a short stay place. And then they need to be produced in court or go through investigation. So they bring the girls to me. We house the girls, we care for the girls. And when we start talking to the girls, we listen to horrendous stories, exploitation, trafficking, promise of luxury. But these girls are taken to the border states and they are basically cordoned off to like hawkers,
My goodness.
Guys who will on-sell them for sex trafficking. And that's for our Oriya girls. I live in Orissa. I love Oriyas. And when I get to know what's happening to them from the states that I came from, it's very, very sad.
So basically you're from which state?
I'm originally from Bangalore, but I was brought up in Andhra Pradesh. So the trafficking is going through right down to Kerala also. Our Oriya girls. This is my hometown now.
Now one sensitive question, Andrea. We are talking always about girl child trafficking. So is it only girl child or there are male child also?
Yes, even boys. And sorry to say, the boys are taken mostly for the areas of pilgrimage places.
For what reason?
For same, as they can abuse the girls, they will abuse the boys.
My goodness.
That's very tragic. And when I don't really embrace the boy child, but sometimes when the girls come, they will tell me, ma'am, even the boys also are facing the same problem. And I'm like, oh, what? Something has to be done, you know?
So, have you any instance of any child coming to your rescue home and now they are settled in the society?
Oh yes, many. We try not to lose them. When they come pregnant, we help them with their pregnancies. Then we help these girls to get on to a training, something that they are mostly interested in, like tailoring.
Like vocational training and everything.
Something that they can handle.
Yeah.
And in our journey, we've equipped them with not just a training, but even the equipment to continue with their skill.
Okay.
So I help them by taking them back to their village with their sewing machines, with their scissors and all the other accessories that they need, that they require, and help them to set up and carry on with their skill.
So parents must be very much proud of the child by that time.
You see, when the parents didn't want to talk to them, shun them, threw them out, now the parents can't live without their child.
That's a great thing. And I think that's a great blessing in disguise for you and Sir Jason sir from the Lord Almighty.
Yeah, God is good, and it's such a privilege. It's such an important part of our life over here in the Life Center that everyone who's connected with us, they know we are there to help. So they can directly or indirectly send the child, send the girl, send the little boy, send the family who needs help. And
now coming to the point,
Mm-hmm.
Andrea, cooperation from government.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get sufficient cooperation from government in rescue of the children?
Yes, the government, different offices, we are connected with them.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, we are a registered society. Secondly, we are a registered children's home.
Mm-hmm.
Thirdly, we are connected with all the different police stations, Town Thana, Sardar Thana, Mahila Thana, Checkpost Thana, Railway Thana. So they bring all these abused victims to us. The girls will stay with us for a period of time. Then according to the age, they are produced with the different departments. The under 18 girls, they will be taken to the Child Welfare Committee.
Okay.
And the over 18 girls will be produced in the court with their families to help make a decision. So the under 18 girls, they'll be relocated with the Child Welfare Committee in another institute or other areas where they will carry on with what is required. Or they have a procedure where they may send the child back to family. Seeing the family
if the child wants.
Yeah.
But I think no child will want to go from such a nice place and environment to that environment where she was being abused, she was being threatened, she was being neglected.
That's true.
So that's what I think.
Very true, very true. No one wants to go back to where, the pain is still bubbling.
Now coming to the point, Andrea, how about your family support for these girls?
My family is very supportive, Ina. I've got a big family, and my brothers and sisters initially, they are very, very supportive. Every month of the year, they pray for me, which is very important because we're dealing with a lot of very difficult situations.
Negativities and everything is around.
They support me financially, and on the third note, they come here and they volunteer. Their holidays are with me. Dasara Chutti, the Christmas holidays, summer holidays.
I'm also just loving the environment, and I will also love to come and work for the children. That's also.
True. And they come here and they bring not just, this place when some of the kids who have established families where it's safe, when they go for a break, my nephews, nieces, brothers, sisters, spouses, their spouses come and they have a beautiful time involving themselves, doing projects, doing gardening, helping with construction.
That's so nice.
So not just my family, but New Zealand. My husband's from New Zealand. So New Zealand also comes to help us.
So let me tell Madam Andrea's husband, Sir Jason Cobb. He is from New Zealand. It's a great thing that he has come all the way from New Zealand and he's staying over here and working for the tribal children. how do you help the children to overcome the trauma and bring confidence in them?
Yeah, it's very difficult sometimes because everyone comes with their own DNA, their characteristics, their family infusion of moods, stubbornness, anger, jealousy, all these kind of initial.
So it must be very difficult to deal with them in the initial stage.
Initially, it's very difficult, but when we want to speak to them in a certain language, that language is love. And love is full of understanding, full of forgiveness. And also love will resonate with what the child needs.
Exactly.
And when they feel safe in that love, all these other trauma and, you know, which tries to come in, it's nothing compared to the love that is strong with them. Yeah.
One more thing I want to ask, Andrea, when you bring the children or whenever they come to you, they do not know any other languages apart from their tribal language.
Yes.
So counseling them and giving them education in our language or in teaching them in English, how do they accept it?
So first of all, if they were born here, I personally delivered about 30 babies, okay? So from the time they're born, even when they're in the stomach, I'm only speaking to them in English when they're in their mummy's stomachs. So they kind of, you know, tuned into my voice. Another part is they are living in the home, all of us speak in English. But my future is not just for me and my story. My future needs to be with them in the whole journey.
Exactly.
So what happens is Orissa needs future leaders. Orissa needs good-hearted people in all departments. So we send them to Oriya medium school. Some children go to English medium school,
but
because they can cope.
But what we saw, the children with age 5 to 6 years also, they are so good in English. They speak English so fluently.
Yes.
It was really good to see them.
Impressive, right?
Yeah, it was really
so
impressive.
we speak to them in English, give them confident English, give them good Oriya education, because they need to join the government. They need to join where Orissa needs to be leading in the future. What do you think? That's a good idea?
Yeah, that's a good idea. And the most important thing is that they will come to know about the geographical areas of Orissa and the geographical area of their place also.
That's true. And they need to be able to communicate with their family.
Exactly.
Their families only knows Oriya or Desya or Bonda or, you know, Kondo, Kui, whatever.
Is there any instance of any child going from here and educating their people in their tribal area?
Oh yes, many. Now my oldest children, one is a doctor.
Oh,
He's
that's
doing
nice.
surgery training, and he also works in Nabrangpur in the Christian hospital here.
Okay. Let me tell one thing. We are sitting in the natural environment. The cameraman is telling that I'm sitting under the heat, but I love the sound of these goes.
Yeah, good, very good. The feel of the grass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we will show you the environment, total environment of Life Foundation over here, and you will just love. And I will request the viewers also, whenever you come to visit Jaipur, Koraput, Jaipur, please pay a visit to Life Foundation and see how good environment Andrea has given to the children.
Yeah, we're trying to keep it as connected to their home styles in the natural environment as possible.
So we were here, since we are sitting outside, we are having some noises outside also. So that's why for that we had stopped. So we were talking about the going and educating their communities in the tribal. So you were telling one of your students is a doctor in
Nabrangpur, and he did his training and his course in CMC Velo in Tamil Nadu. Then we have children who have grown up, and now one is a principal of a school in his village, and he encourages children from other villages to come to his school because of his very good English. And we have Anganwadi workers, we have children who have gone in, girls especially, gone in for nursing training. And one is now currently pursuing her 3rd year in the nursing training in St. Joseph's in Vishakhapatnam. And we have girls who've gone back into their village And these older girls, because we had a bit of a breakup during lockdown and the pandemic, so some girls had to return to their village.
Okay.
But those girls are very key to rescuing girls to sending them to me.
Oh, that's the most important thing you are
Yes.
doing. So Andrea has become an angel for the girl child or whatever. So Andrea has become an angel for the children over here in the tribal areas. So it's a very good thing to know that the girls who were being rescued by Andrea, now they are on the way to rescue the other girls.
And they know this is a safe place, Ina.
Yeah.
So they're fine. They just know. Just go to mom. Now I used to be called ma'am.
Okay.
Now everyone calls me mummy because I'm the mummy for them.
So nice. Now Andrea, how do you keep the privacy of the children who face this trauma?
So keeping something really close and private is a bit hard in a community living with so many people. Everyone knows the story or they came with a story. However, we don't make that story like a bad story.
Okay.
We change the story that the story has given them life.
And it should be motivational for others.
Yeah, and it motivates them to be in connection with their family. So we don't work on the laws of rejection. We work on the simple fact of acceptance.
One more thing, you are doing such a great thing, but whenever we do good things, there are certain obstacles and hindrances behind us also. So there must be some threatening also.
Oh
sometimes.
yeah.
So how do you face such challenges?
I get into a lot of drama. I get into a lot of queries. And for example, an officer asked me, "Who are you for these children?" And when she asked me that in English, the children answered her, "She's mom," So there are a few instances where I get challenged as to what I'm doing. And of course, I always treat them well, and next thing, I also tell them, if you can do it better than me, be my guest, do something.
That's so
Something's
nice.
better than nothing. And if you can't do it, then help those who are doing it, because someone needs a chance to live. And just because they came out with a problem doesn't mean they should continue to live in problem.
They have also the right to stay with dignity in the society.
That's true, very true.
So now you are also a social worker as far as I know, because Andrea also belongs to the organization which I belong. I proudly say that I am an international inner field member. But now we are going through a campaign of Orange the World to stop violence against women. So what are your initiatives? Have you done anything? We talked, I think we talked about only child trafficking, child abuse. There are also women who face domestic violences in their houses. So do you do anything for them?
Yes, a lot of abused women and even mutilated women come to me, which is very, very horrendous to watch, to see. But without questions asked, because they don't like to talk what has happened to them or express what exactly happened to them. Without questions asked, we just love them. We help them by washing, giving them some medical aid, giving them a change of clothes, giving them a good hot meal, and help them to just be at peace. And we encourage them, stay here, be here till you gather yourself together, till you're feeling peaceful, till you're feeling healed, and then you can go back.
Sometimes
if you need to.
it so happens that though they know that whatever is being happening with them is wrong, they do not want to leave their families.
They don't leave their families. They go back into the abuse situation. But you know what? They keep coming back to me.
Okay.
For the help and the healing. And I keep welcoming them. And then make them feel better.
So has it sometimes happened that they have returned back, they have again faced that situation?
Yes, it does happen, because you can't change community and society and even the man who's an abuser, but you can give a chance to the woman who's struggling.
What keeps you motivated when you feel emotionally heavy?
Yeah, I do get emotionally heavy.
Definitely,
many
it's
times.
such a work that so many pressures from outside and so many things going on inside us also. So how do you face that?
Oh, I do go through some agony. Especially when they bring me a broken girl, and she's so young, she's so confused, and she's very shocked. She doesn't know what to do, and all I can do is hug that girl, and she'll melt in my arms and she'll cry.
No, it's for the child. My question is that how do you heal yourself when you are in emotional environment?
I also cry with that girl.
Oh, so that
And
emotional burst out comes with the tears.
That emotion is released from me also. And we have an unspeakable bond. And we know, and I know in my heart, I can't give up. And that happens almost every month, where
So, Andrea,
emotionally I get recharged, because I got so much of love to give, and they just want a little bit from me to get hope.
That's so nice of Andrea. So where do you see Life Foundation in the next 5 to 10 years?
Oh my goodness, that's a good question, Nina. We are always talking about it, and something, I don't do anything much these days. The children that I brought up, they do everything now.
Okay.
So guess what? They run the home. They help the wounded. They help the abused. They do exactly how they saw me, my husband Jason and me, how we did it. They continue to do it. So we kind of early retired in a way.
That's a good legacy you are leaving behind. And that these children are taking care of it.
They take care of everything. They do the shopping. They organize the birthdays.
So many viewers of ours, so many viewers of Unfiltered are watching you today.
Yeah.
If some of them want to help you, what they can do? Help you, or if they want to do something like you, you are an inspiration of so many people. So what will be your suggestion to them?
Well, there's a lot of stuff that comes to my mind to encourage you with. First of all, if you see someone who's being abused and who's struggling, don't even ask questions, just help. Because they don't want to talk about what's happened to them. They feel shameful. Secondly, if you know someone's doing a good job, go and help them. I've been able to do a lot in Jaipur of recent, because word has gone out and around this place, right up to Boriguma, Koraput, all over the place, and people come and help me. They bring food for my children. They bring clothes. They bring toiletries. They spend birthdays over here. They celebrate birthdays with my children. Yeah. And so with this kind of help that we can get from the community, that keeps us going also. That's very encouraging. So you want to do something, back up, just go and be a backstop for these people who need help. And they really need help, because this is not a day story. This is not a weekend story. This is a 365 lifelong
and 24/7.
24/7, every day of the week. Holidays, bandh days, lockdown, it continuously it's going on.
So see how dedicated is Andrea for her children. So she has become an angel for the tribal children over here in Koraput, Jaipur and the nearby areas. So God bless you, Andrea, for the noble thing you are doing.
God bless you too.
And I must say something in Odia now for my viewers. Jemti apan mane sunile Andrea Cobb विगत 25 वर्ष है धरी कोरापुट जयपुर रे निजर अनवरत चेष्टा चले आमर अवहेलित ट्राइबल पिला मानक पई एवं से माननको आनी गोटे भल शिक्षा दे गोटे भल परिवेश दे बड़ करबा गोटे छोट कथा नुहे एवं वर्तमान परिस्थिति रे এই বিগত 25 বর্ষর পরিশ্রম তাঙ্কু এই ফল আনি দেইছি যে সেই পিলা মানে বর্তমান বড় হেই এই লাইফ ফাউন্ডেশন র কাম সম্ভালিচন্তি তাঙ্ক ভিতরু কিয়ে ডাক্তার হেইচন্তি তাঙ্ক ভিতরু কিয়ে কাউন্সেলর হেইচন্তি তাঙ্ক ভিতরু পিলা মানে তাঙ্ক এরিয়া কু যাই তাঙ্ক কমিউনিটি কু বুঝেই সে মানকু আনি পারুচন্তি এবং সমাজরে ভালো স্থান কু নেই পারুচন্তি যদি আমার টিকি সহযোগ সে মানকু কিছু সাহায্য বি করি পারিলা তো আমি নিশ্চয় নিজকু ধন্য মনে করিবা। আউ সবটু বড় কথা হলা আন্দ্রিয়া যেমতি কहिले जे जदि आमे केही किछि करबा को चाहूचे आमे निज पई समस्त बंचुचे किंतु जदि आमे आम समाज पई किछि करबा को चाहूचे जी जेउठी जेउ परि अवस्था रे भी गोटे अवहेलित शिशु किंबा जो शिशु को अत्याचार करा जाउची केवल शिशु नुहे बड़ लोक भी जहाँ को आमे देखुचे आम पाखरे आख पाखरे जदि आमे किछि भी करि न परिबा आमे तांको टिके सहायर हाथ तो बढ़ाई परिबा तांको हाथ धरी एंड्रिया भली जो अन्य माने भी एभलिया किछि इंस्टीट्यूट करिसंती सेही पर्यंत पहुंचई तो परिबा तांको मुहरे टिके हसत आनी परिबा तेबे जाई हमर जन्म सार्थक हबो. Thank you Andrea for having with us today.
Thank you,
and a
Ina.
lot of thanks from Ina Unfiltered.
Thank
Jai
you
Jagannath.
so much. God bless you. And
Thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe Ina Unfiltered. Jai Jagannath.
Hi, darling, come ma. Come, mommy, dolly, come. Good
Ja, ja, ja.
boy.
Good boy.
Come here, come here, come here. Say hello to Ina.
Hello,
Yeah.
hello Buzz. Hello Buzz. See, we are sitting on such a nice environment. Buzz is with me. Hello Buzz. You can say hello to Ina Unfiltered viewers. Where are you Buzz? Where are you
He's right
Buzz?
behind you.
Oh, so you can take a snap of me with Buzz. Hi Buzz. Welcome Buzz to Ina Unfiltered.